Hi, you guys, and I hope everybody is doing better than me. I'm just kidding, but I'm hoping everybody is okay. Um, I wanted to just say that um, to talk about the subject matter, discernment, how to discern from good and evil. A lot of times, not every opportunity that comes your way may be the best opportunity for you. The grass may look green, but it may be purple, if you know what I mean, right? But not every opportunity that people try to place in front of you may not be the best opportunity for you. And what I mean by that is that the devil comes in disguises, and he would appeal to look, though he is good. And he would do all the wonderful things to win you over, to deceive you. But if you don't understand the difference between discernment from good and evil, you will be deceived. One of the things that helps me to understand when I'm being deceived by someone or anything is how is my spirit feeling about that situation? I'm troubled about it. Because when you are feeling trouble about something, or your spirit is just believe that something is wrong, then that's a question mark. That's a red question mark that you really need to observe. So a lot of times that opportunity can come in front of, and I mean, I myself had so many opportunities that lines up in front of me, and sometime I had to learn it the hard way because I did not understand discernment. I didn't understand good and evil. And a lot of times people will come to you in so many disguises to appear to look though if they are doing you the best thing. And one of my ways of understanding discernment is like if I'm feeling a heavy burden or on a situation that is just driving me crazy. It's just stressing me out about that situation, about that thing. It could be your job. It could be a job. It could be getting a new car. It could be your spouse, your family member, your children, money. What is that thing that you have around you? Is it stressing you out? And this is how you can discern what that you had is good for you. Because not every opportunity that comes our way is a blessing. Some things that we have in our life is really a curse. You know what I'm saying? You may feel that because I got this beautiful house, it's a blessing. But you is stressed out about paying your bill. Or you might say that beautiful car comes from God, when you can't even find the money to pay your car note. That is not God. If you feeling so stressed out about something, how you going to pay your bill? We need to understand discernment. What is of God? What is good from evil? You know, and I had to learn that the hard way. You know, I had to think about something. If something is causing my life to be so stressful, right, that I can't sleep, or I'm so stressed out that I'm angry about that situation or that thing, that person, then you got to question yourself and say, is this something that God has for me? Or is this a Satan? Because Satan he's the author of confusion for us. You know, and he deceive you with gift and everything, and want you to think that that car, that house, that woman, that man is a blessing. You know, and sometimes that thing gives us a heavy burden in our life. It just, you already got your own problems that you got to deal with, that comes your way. You already got your own trials that you have to deal with. But then you got someone else or something or somebody comes around to drop a weight, a heavier weight on you. It's just something to think about. And a lot of times that we have to be very careful who we bring around our circle, who we bring around our family. Is that thing or someone giving you a weight, a burden, a heavy load to carry? And if it is, you need to leave it alone. This message is for someone out there that feeling heavy burden. You know, maybe you got a situation going on with your loved one, your spouse. You might have a situation where this car is I can't pay the car note, or this house is causing me to be stressed out. I can't sleep at night. You need to dismiss that. You need to kick it to the curb. Yeah, because that thing or that somebody is not worth you losing your mind. It's not worth it. Or it's not even worth you killing yourself about it. We need to have patience and learn to wait on God and allow Him to direct our path. You know, it's so many times that people can actually be in your ears with their own opinion. Their own opinion. But you got to ask yourself, is that a fact? Because see, Satan he is the author of lies. And we need to use the scripture of God over our lives. We need to use our faith walk. We need to use the trust in God. And we need to lean on Him and not on our own understanding, but acknowledge His way, and He will direct your path. So I'm saying is that a lot of times that person or that thing can come around us to stress you out. And we need to get rid of that thing, or that body, or that person, or that house, or that car, or that family member, or that friend, or that job. Whatever is causing you to be stressed out. Find freedom. Find freedom mentally. Because it's not worth you losing yourself over that thing. And I had to learn this through experiences. Not understanding discernment, the spirit of discernment. And sometimes people will put a heavy burden and just dump it right on your lap. And you just driving yourself crazy about that thing. And it just causing you to be so stressed out. So stressed out. So this is just advice for someone out there that probably is carrying a heavy burden on you, and you're looking for a way out. You're looking for freedom from that thing. You got to pluck it out of your life that is causing you, that's bringing you a heavy burden on you. What is that man? What is that woman? What is that child? It don't matter. What is the house? What is the cause? Don't matter. We need to lean on God and trust in Him and learn to be patient. We have to learn to be patient. And that's what God is teaching me right now. The most blessing to me right now, is freedom. It's to be able to lay my head down at night and be stress-free. Don't get me wrong. I like material things. You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't? But I had to ask myself, is it worth me losing my soul for that thing? So this is just a advice that I just wanted to share with someone out there, or with you all, to understand discernment that's going around your circle, going around your life. Understand good and evil. Understand what is a blessing from a curse. Because not every great opportunity that falls in your lap comes from God. Satan he cursed. It'll seem to appear to look like a blessing. Some people that have that house is so freaking stressed out at night. That is not a blessing. Some people have that car and can't pay their car note. That is not a blessing. You owing somebody. You owing somebody. How is that to be a blessing? But when you get your paycheck, it's like a hole in your pocket. No soon as you get your paycheck, you ain't got no money. Because you got all these bills that you're paying. How is that a blessing? It's just something to think about. Discern what is a blessing and what is not. Discern if this blessing come from God or did this blessing come from Satan. Because Satan deceived many of us. He even came to Jesus and said, look, I give you all of this the world, if you worship me at my feet. Satan would tempt you to have the world if you worship him at his feet. But through that gift he brings to you, there's a price you may pay. And many of us, we are suffering. We are in distress. We have an anxiety. We want to commit suicide because we're so stressed out. So, please, be careful and learn the spirit of discernment. Because it may, just may, save your life. Yeah, have a blessed day. I'll talk to you all guys soon. Bye.